Hi, I'm Gary White for Central Kentucky Television. I'm here with Talia Spalding, who goes to Lebanon Elementary School and has recently won the 11th grade or 11th year old speech contest for the state, right?
Yes.
That was pretty exciting, wasn't it?
Yes.
Now, tell us, what's the title of your speech?
Here Comes Trouble.
Okay, and this is with the 4-H speech contest, is that right?
Yes.
How long have you been practicing this speech?
About 5 months.
Who or what's the trouble that you're talking about in Here Comes Trouble?
My baby brother.
Okay. Who's here? Is he here watching you?
Yes.
Okay. So we have an audience that you can't see right now. So is this the first time you've given a speech in public?
No.
Okay. Have you done this 4-H speech contest before?
Yes.
Okay. And how'd you do in the past?
I think I done good.
But this one you were a winner for the whole state, right?
Yes.
So tell us, what did you win? Did you get a ribbon or anything of that nature?
A ribbon and a trophy.
And a trophy. That's pretty exciting. Now, the idea for this speech, where did it come from? I know it's your little brother that you're talking about, but did you kind of help write this and create it too?
Yes. Nobody helped me write it.
Okay, you wrote it all by yourself?
Yes.
Fantastic. That's great. That's very good. Now, what grade are you in?
6th.
6th grade. Okay. So is this the first, you can do it from like 4th, 5th grade, so 5th, 6th, so you have 2 more years to try and compete in the speech contest and continue to be a state winner, right?
Yes.
Do you have any ideas for next year's speech?
No, not yet.
You have a little time, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we're going to get a chance to hear the speech. Now tell us the title one more time.
Here Comes Trouble.
Okay. And this is Talia Spalding with Here Comes Trouble.
Have you ever wondered how it would feel being an older sister? Well, I'm one, and it's a lot of work. You have to watch their every move and see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves, and you never know what they're up to. In my house, I'm the older sister / leader, but how can I be a leader when both of my sisters never listen to what I say? It's so annoying, even if I'm nice to them. Okay, maybe not, but I'll work on it. My sisters drive me crazy all until one day. It was a gorgeous summer day in Springfield, Kentucky, where my sisters and I were outside playing hide and seek until we heard my mom's voice yelling for us to come in. As my sisters and I were walking in the house, we saw my mom and dad sitting on the couch with their phones in their hand. We all looked at Mom and Dad with a puzzled look on our face. I didn't know what was going on. Then my mom said, "Girls, I have a huge surprise for you all. Can you try to guess what it is?" I blurted out, "Is it a dog or a cat?" My mom said, "Slow down there. I'll give you one more try." I knew that it was going to be big because my dad looked like he wanted to say it really bad. The next question I asked was, "Why are you giving us a surprise when we should be giving you one?" If you didn't know, it was also Mother's Day, which was kind of odd. We told my mom that we give up and for her to please tell us. As she started to press record on her phone, she said, "Girls, I'm pregnant." What? No, not again. Are you lying? Is this a joke? What? I was shocked by what I heard. Immediately, my dad and I looked at each other and said, "Bet." Usually in a bet with my dad, I always win. Not to brag. Okay, I might not always win, but I'm pretty good at them. I said that the baby was going to be a girl, and of course you should know what my dad said. A boy. I understand why my dad wants a boy, because he already has to live with 4 girls. We didn't know if it was a boy or a girl, but we would soon find out. My family and I had to go to Lexington to see what the baby was. My heart was beating really fast. I was extremely nervous to see if I was going to have a new brother or sister. My palms were sweaty. This was the moment of truth. When we walked into the building, the first thing I saw was a huge screen. I glanced over at my dad. He had his fingers crossed, which was a little awkward because I was doing the same thing. About that time, the nurse announced, "Congratulations, you're having a..." Just let me pause for a second and say this. I've never heard anything so long in my life. It seemed like this was going to take forever. Then she finished. A boy. I was stunned by what I heard. I think I even saw a tear come out of my dad's eye. Dad said, "Call everyone and tell them that I'm going to have a son now." Even my mom didn't know how to react. When we hopped in the car, the first thing my mom told us was that we were going to the mall. It was a little odd picking out clothes for my brother and toys for him too. Dirt bikes, monster trucks, and even army men. My dad got him some Michael Jordans with a little black and red hat too. He had to look cool. The next few months seemed to creep by. I could not wait until my brother was born, but it seemed like it was going to take forever. Then one day while I was at my grandma's house, we got a call from my dad, and he said, "Talia, your mom is about to have your baby brother." My grandma said, "Did you hear who was calling?" I shouted, "Yes, yes, it was Daddy." He said that the baby was on his way. About another hour later, my dad called again and said, "He's here." A million thoughts were running through my head. Was he going to be bald, have a ton of hair, or be big or little, like I was? Another hour passed and it felt like I was never going to see my baby brother. Finally, my grandma and sisters and I went walking over to the hospital in Lebanon, Kentucky to see my baby brother. As we walked into the Women's Center, I was looking everywhere to find my baby brother. As soon as we turned the hallway down to the nursery, I saw my baby brother in a little cart with his Michael Jordan outfit on. He was so cute. As the nurse walked in with my baby brother Traven, she said, "Here comes trouble." I begged my mom to let me hold him, and she said yes. When she put Traven in my arms, I could tell that he was going to be trouble. But the fact that I have a brother now is out of this world. He is very unique because he has one blue eye and one brown eye. He was born December 22nd, 2015. His nickname is Zaid. Zaid's first word was good, but he sure is the opposite of that. Well, he can be, every now and then. He is forever grinning, which makes my day, and always tries to follow me with his big bright eyes. My mom says something to him and he will always try to talk back to her. His smile is cuter than a baby puppy and can light up the whole room. All in all, Traven is the best brother anyone can ever ask for. He means the world to me. We have really spoiled him rotten. Looking back on everything, I have decided that a brother's not so bad after all.